Hello, everybody. Just want to give an update on that small claims case that we've been dealing with, where the general contractor didn't pay us for work that we completed. So basically, we won the judgment. The judge ruled in our favor and gave the gentleman 45 days to pay the total amount and provide some fact information sheet or whatever. So, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I won. I'm going to get my money finally. Thank God. Like, the justice system is great, I was all happy and stuff. But then, like, the 45 days passed and I still haven't received the money. And talking to a couple of lawyers, they were like, yeah, unfortunately, the judgment really doesn't mean anything. It just basically says that the court's ruled in your favor, but you still have to go through a bunch of hoops to collect that money. So I was pretty upset, I spoke to, I found the lawyer, man, in Martin County. This guy is great. He's really, like, he's not like all these other lawyers out there that's like just trying to get $500 to answer a question. You know what I mean? Like, the guy took my call. We did a quick phone consultation. He answered all the questions I had, and I was like, you know what, man, like, send me an invoice for your time and your knowledge. And he's like, I'll start sending you invoices when I start winning cases for you. I was just, my mind was blown. Anyways, if you guys want a good referral for a lawyer, man, hit me up. I'll let you know who it is. So this lawyer said that basically I had to, so what I ended up doing was, I had to file a motion to compel the fact information sheet. So basically I did that. I just had the gentleman served again with another court summons for us to show up in front of the judge again, for the judge to basically ask this guy, like, hey, why didn't you pay? Where's the fact information sheet? So I'm hoping. So what my guy is telling me is that what I should expect in this court hearing is that we're gonna go there. The other guy's gonna give some, bullshit excuse to why he didn't pay, and the judge is gonna give him 10 days to provide the money or the fact information sheet, and that then if he doesn't do it, then the court can actually take action, like legal action. Not sure if that exactly means put the guy in handcuffs and throw him in jail or what. I just know that there will be repercussions if he doesn't comply this time. That's what I've been told. And for those of you that don't know what a fact information sheet is, I didn't either until just recently. A fact information sheet is basically this guy has to tell me about every single one of his bank accounts and every single one of his assets, so I know what to take. You know what I'm saying? So basically I can, pass this information to the sheriff's office along with the judgment from the courthouse, and the sheriff's office will either, seize his property or his assets, auction them off, and then, pay me out of that money or bank accounts or whatever, so that's what that means. I'm hoping it doesn't have to come to that. I'm hoping that the guy that just pays me the money, like he's supposed to, because that's the right thing to do. But on another note, today I got a phone call from a random lawyer. He said that he works for the city of Stuart and that he wants to resolve this lien that I filed on this property because I didn't get paid for work I did on that property. And he was just asking me a bunch of questions, and I answered all the questions. And he basically said, if I pay you your money, will you sign over the judgment to me? And I said, listen, I don't know what that means. Let me talk to my lawyer and I'll get back to you. So after all that, basically what that means is this lawyer is going to pay me what I'm owed. And then he's going to take that judgment and add legal fees to it for his time, which is going to be like almost another 10 grand. And then he's going to sue the guy I sued again. So basically, I'm going to get my money, and the guy that I'm suing is going to have to pay almost double what he owes. So to me, that's a win-win. I would love for that to happen. My lawyer said go ahead and do it. You know, all this guy had to do was just pay me my money. That's all he had to do. He hired me to do a service. I did that service, and you know, he should have paid me for it, and he refused to pay me for it. And now, not only is he going to pay what he owes me, but he's going to have to pay almost double in legal fees. I'm so happy to hear that, and I hope that happens. So my lawyer told me to go ahead and accept that guy's offer. So I texted the other lawyer. I said, hey, I accept your offer. I will sign the judgment over to you. And I'm just waiting to hear back from him. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the update on the little small claims case that I had going on, guys. So if you have any questions, any comments at all, really hoping that this video really helps somebody out that's in the situation that I was in a few months ago, because I had to go through a whole bunch of learning phases to figure out how to get to where I am today. You know, I wish that there was I could have found the video on YouTube with somebody explaining what he went through and like what he had to do and stuff like that. It could have really saved me a lot of time, man. But if you have any questions about this process, or if you're in the middle, if you're thinking about, you know, starting a small claim civil case, give me a call. I can point you in the right direction. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I can only share my experience with you on what happened with my case. That's it. So it is my pleasure to be of service to the community, man. And if you guys can please like, subscribe, and share, I would greatly appreciate that. Everybody have a good day. Bye.